Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of September 3rd through September 9th, 2018. I'm going to use the same format as I have been, this predominantly representing your side and this predominantly representing the side of who you're dealing with, hoping to reconcile with, or who you can potentially be meeting. Now, if you resonate more with this side as you and this side more as the person you're dealing with, that's fine. You can swap it, but do not change the reading any other way than that, okay? So, Capricorn, let's take a look and see what's up for you guys this week in regards to love and romance. Okay, I have it right there. All right, so we have Pluto transformation. I'm not surprised to see this actually because we have Venus moving into Scorpio on the 9th of September, and she will move through Scorpio, and just before she would move into Sagittarius, she is going to retrograde all the way back through Scorpio, all the way back through Libra before she turns direct once again. So for you guys, the next couple months, I really feel there's a big focus on relationships, romantic and otherwise, big time. And there's a lot of changes that are taking place within you and your perception and desires, like all of it, or it's taking place within you as well as externally. So, ooh, next we have the Black Moon Lilith. Wow, this is deep stuff coming up this week, starting to surface. And again, I'm not surprised with Venus and what she's, about to do. Scorpio is a very intense energy. It goes into the darkness, the depths of every single corner of your being, okay? And, this is about relationships. So everything is coming to light inside of you, and it's like there's no corner in which you can hide from yourself and how you truly feel. It's time for a big change, a big shift. And oh my gosh, look at here, Uranus, the planet of awakening, enlightenment, shock, right? And that's what follows up this week is the Uranus. So we have great transformation from, the darker energies inside of us, and it's like, bam, swift change, quick, kind of out of nowhere, left field, okay? So the way this is playing out for each of you this week specifically is very different. We're going to have to pull more cards to see, are we having conversations? Are you just making like big time changes and your mind is really shifting in what you want out of relationships, romantically and otherwise? It's just like you're coming into this enlightenment and you want to lift up out of this. You guys have been working on something at a soul level, some sort of karmic lesson or lesson in general for a while in the love and romance department with this energy coming out like this, okay? You guys have been going through some pretty deep, dark lessons with Pluto and Black Moon Lilith here, all right? And you're understanding things. You had to like go to this depth, walk through these experiences, because again, this is in those dark places we never really want to go, and now it's coming to light. All is being illuminated in a flash because there's some big transformation or change taking place inside of you or in your romantic energies in general. So let's pull some cards to look at what are the emotions going on here between you and the other person, or the person you're hoping to reconcile with. And I have to say, with this here, Capricorn, some of you could really hear from somebody out of nowhere, somebody that things ended on a really bad note, okay? And they're either wanting, like some sort of reckoning or closure, let's clear the air, or there's like a deep primal desire that still really resides inside of them, and they're craving you. So let's pull some cards and see what emotions are attached to this week. All right. Yep, look at that. We have reconciliation right here. So with this, either you guys are really wanting to reconcile, like that's big time on your mind. You're deciding to reach out to somebody, or again, somebody's reaching out to you. It's a general reading. So this could be you or it could be them. Let go of control issues. How funny, because I would feel like this would be more of an energy that talks about you, Capricorn. So, yeah, if you guys are in a relationship, a committed relationship, there is a reconnection of energies this week, okay, where we are really trying to overcome whatever has challenged the relationship, okay? And it's just like kind of out of nowhere, maybe, where there's just this huge shift in one or the other of you or both of you, and it's like, you know, I want to be close, and this person's like, listen, you can't control everything, okay? Or maybe they're trying to control everything. So I see one person really wanting a reconnection, whether let's get back together, or, you know, if we're already dating or in a commitment with somebody, you know, I want to get us back to where we once were. I want to reestablish that close connection that we had before whatever happened, okay? And I want to really move beyond this, okay? So let's pull some emotion cards. And, you know, with Uranus there, you could meet somebody this week, some of you singles that, yeah, some of you who are feeling quite lonely this week, you could meet somebody kind of out of nowhere, and there could just be an intense sexual attraction between the two of you, okay? So let's see what the emotions have to add. Over here we have unsure. So, you know, we might want a reconciliation, but maybe we're unsure if that's the best thing for us because of this energy, you know, or, you know, you might really want a reconciliation, but you're unsure, do they want to be with me? Or do they want to be closer to me emotionally? And over here, we have them as stressed. So we have like, I'm trying to control, I'm trying to micromanage everything. I'm feeling like everything is just beyond my grasp. I don't know what to do. Okay, so this is kind of nervous energy. I want to control. I don't like change. I'm feeling unsure. And over here, it's like, I just want to work this out. I want to be close to you. I want us to move beyond this, okay? So, and you know, with Uranus there, genius, one of you could have like an incredible flash of insight, and it's just like, oh my God, that's the solution to everything. You know, the challenge that we've been going through, the struggle. Those of you who are single, it might just click in your head about a person, you know, that you've been hoping to get with, and you haven't realized that's been holding your energy down, and you're like, you know what, is that really where I want to be? There's this transformation where we're shifting out of this heavier energy, okay? So let's see what the tarot adds to this. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles over here and the Knight of Pentacles. So this energy is like, I'm stable, I'm strong, I'm secure, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. But why are we unsure? Are we unsure of our person, of their intention, of their motivation for us? Because here, this is incredibly solid energy. And because it's both Pentacles, Capricorn, I have to associate that to you. I mean, that's, you know, Earth energy all day. And it's like, I'm very solid, I'm stable, I'm, you know, in it to win it, I'll do whatever it takes, okay? others of you, again, this is like, okay, you've been in a process, a long, slow process of internal transformation, and Ten of Pentacles coming out. Now this week, we are coming to the end of that, okay? It's like the end of that cycle. So where we're unsure, we're going to finally know what we want, all right? And over here on this side, we have the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So over here on this side, those of you who are like, I really want to reconcile with somebody, you know, the insight may come to you, and I hate to say this, that they have more options on the table than maybe they've been letting on to you, okay? And like, you're coming into the knowing or understanding of that this week, which I don't see it affecting you negatively. It's just kind of like whatever comes out this week through this Uranus energy, it's like you're ready to just move on. I mean, you're kind of here on the fence. So if you find out that somebody you were hoping to reconcile with, or somebody you're just dating, has like other options on the table and things like that, it's like, okay, you know what? I could do better than this. It's just what I feel for you guys. Some of you, though, I feel like this person is coming back to you like, hey, I really want to work this out, Capricorn. You know, I'll do whatever it takes. And it's quite unexpected. Like, their energy is really nervous and like, you know, you are a good partner. You gave me everything. You were there for me in all ways, and I'm sorry for what happened between us. I really want to get this back together, okay? So apply what I'm saying, all these different messages, how it truly fits for you, not the ones you like the most, but the ones that are resonating the most for you, okay? Because I do see where there's somebody that just kind of shows up out of nowhere saying, hey, Capricorn, I'll do what it takes. And you're unsure about that. Like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. And because your energy looks so solid, stable, and grounded, okay? So let's look at the intimate energies. And, you know, anybody who, honestly, those of you who are single, you might have a couple of options come your way this week, okay? Just based on this energy, it might be more like a physical or sexual attraction that you feel for the person, rather than like an emotional or intellectual connection. It's more of like a sexual connection you're feeling, you know, for anybody new that might surface this week. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see what the intimate energy and connection is for you guys. All right, so we have the Chariot over here. Yeah, I feel whether this is somebody that shows up as a reconciliation, or somebody you want to reconcile with, if you are in a relationship and truly desiring a closer connection, or you're dating and you're desiring a closer connection. This is like you are in the pursuit of that big time, or you are feeling as though whoever you're dealing with in a romantic sense is pursuing you hardcore in like kind of a sexual way. This is a deep sexual desire, like I must have you. And again, those of you who meet anybody brand new this week, it might be very much just about that type of energy, a very sexual connection. Yeah, because look here, we have the Knight of Swords. This is back and forth. This is a sexual play, okay? And then, yeah, now here we have the Nine of Swords, and this is like, I must have you, okay? Like, I am very attracted to you. I would do, like, it's just, okay, yeah, and over here, look at, we have the Ace of Swords for them. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Two of Cups. So, over here on this side, it's definitely, you know, more like emotion. So I feel like Capricorn this week, you, it's somebody new or somebody returning to your life, like it's a very deep sexual attraction for you. And on this side, it's more of a like emotional connection to you. So it's like you are feeling a stronger sexual interest or physical attracted to this person, and they're feeling deeper emotions for you. Okay, so keep that in mind, that if you see stars in somebody's eyes when they're looking at you, you're not misreading that. Like, they're really all about you. Others of you, this relationship that's disconnected, to me it just looks like you guys have amazing connection in the bedroom, and that's really hard to let go of. Okay, it is that the truth at the end of the day, and it's sad, but it's the truth. So maybe we should really consider the why of this. In all my time reading cards, I would say 90% of the connections or relationships that we're hung up on are where the sex was out of this world, and the way that we connected in that way is just unspeakable. And through that amazing connection, it led to deeper connection in other areas of the relationship, but not as an overall, obviously. Okay, because I have never ever read for somebody that is like hanging on to a relationship that they are not, that wasn't like hot in the bedroom. And that's the truth. I don't know why it is. I cannot tell you why. I just, from my experience, and that's only the experiences I've had, so there's many more out there. It's sexual relationships that are just like, fire. Those are the hardest relationships to let go of for some reason. And some of you, I see that here, where there's this like crazy sexual connection, and it's hard to break from it. It's like we can't get away from each other. And some of you, came through, like some of you, this is where either this person is in a relationship with somebody else and they're cheating on their partner, okay? Or you might be in a relationship with somebody else and this person, like, you just can't stay away, or you both could be in relationships. But, if you're cross-watching or whatever, don't freak out that your Capricorn is cheating on you, okay? I feel like there are specific Capricorns that are watching this that are like either in a relationship and then they have this crazy connection happening, and like, what do I do? Or it's just going to kind of show up out of nowhere this week. I don't know. But those of you in a committed relationship, if we've been, it could go two ways here. It could be where we're just not getting along in any other way besides the bedroom, and it's frustrating, or it's like we get along in every other way except for the bedroom, okay? And there's some sort of transformation or realization that needs to take place this week to shift this energy. So if it's just that, like, you have this crazy good sexual connection, but you guys constantly fight or miscommunicate, this week, you really being focused, there's like this flash of insight that comes to you that, illuminates this energy where you know what you need to do to change the relationship itself so that you guys can have better communication. And if this is where everything's good except for the sex, again, open yourself up to the Pluto and Lilith energy, and you will have an insight of what you need to do to shift the energy to make you guys more compatible in that sense, okay? But ultimately, what I see here, Capricorn, is we are either really thinking about a reconciliation and we're not sure what to do about it, or there's somebody returning back to our life this week, really wanting to reconnect. And you know what, Capricorn, it might be like somebody's returning to you and you're unsure because it's like, I just want to have sex with you. And they're like, hey, Capricorn, I care about you. I want to be with you, this, that, and the other. And you're kind of like unsure because you're like, well, I really only feel them in this sense. Could it ever kind of blossom into more? Okay. Yeah, very, very interesting read for Capricorn. Let's pull an outcome card here. We'll just call this unsure about a reconciliation, meaning somebody new, somebody's showing back up from your past. We're unsure about that. Somebody you're dating, maybe you're unsure if you guys can really connect more than sexually, okay? If we are in a committed relationship, we're wanting to reconnect some aspect, either our communication, our sexual relationship, something, there's some shift, some transformation taking place. I mean, I can't deny that with the cards here, but it's like it's either happening in reality for you, or this is something you're really, really contemplating within yourself. And no matter what, you come to a good idea or conclusion that really works for you by the end of the week. So at least you have that, right? All right, so yeah, look at this. Transcends. Yup, that is exactly what I just said. This, I feel it's more like all about Capricorn, kind of like you have the power here, or you are just really in deep contemplation mode, whether you're single, wanting somebody back, you're dating somebody, or you're in a committed relationship, there's something changing in you. I mean, we have transformation, and then we have transcendence, and we have Uranus. It's like sudden change, sudden enlightenment, and that's like all your energy. And even look at the colors of this card, how well they match the unsure card. So it's like Capricorn is stable and strong and secure, but not really sure what they want to do with that energy. Do I want to maintain this current relationship? I know my partner really cares about me. The dating scene, is this person and I compatible? Do I want to keep dating this person? I just feel like you're kind of more like aloof and disconnected this week, and there's people that are very emotional, like really emotionally exposing themselves to you this week, whether you're dating in a committed relationship or you're single, and these are new people showing up, or reconciliation of somebody from the past. It's like they're really putting themselves out there to you, and you're just kind of cool and collected, okay? Even if you have all these desires and things going on in your mind, you're really stable in your energy, more of the observer. And it's like you are going to decide how this relationship rises or goes to the next level, or what we do here, okay? It's kind of like the ball is in your court. So you, Capricorn, my friend, are unsure about a reconciliation, and what that reconciliation means is different for each of you, just depending on the situation that you're in, okay? So Capricorn, those are your messages for this week. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.